checks. It's me, Maya Chef Tech, and welcome to Packaging Reuses. Today we have a glitter glue. I think it was a Pink Stickles one that I forgot what it was because I took the label off a long time ago. And I have the range Pink glow-in-the-dark sticks or pens. I tried them, but the plastic is so cheap and horrible quality that I just cut it apart. To use up the paint because the paint was still fine, just the quality of the pen was just horrible, so I had to cut it in half and get the paint out of that this way. I still love going to the range, but I wish they would make better quality glow-in-the-dark things. Like, the paint quality itself is fine, but stop packaging it in such cheap plastic. That doesn't do anything for anybody. Well, it does for me because we'll be making a dollhouse item using those things. Let's get started. I decided to do a strawberry terrarium for Nicholas Mellows Lychee Mallow House. So I already done the pink parts with the glow-in-the-dark paint. This little detail is going to turn into a butterfly. And now let's grab some black ball pen to add more details over the red. So that's what I'm doing. Like this. And here we go. And that's how it looks like. The little strawberry butterfly. And I think that would be her in her terrarium. It could work like different, like enclosure for her, because I have a collection of strawberries in the cupboard. The strawberries that I make. And I think I'm going to just keep this window in this piece of plastic. This Stickles plastic, and this can be her house. And this could be the door, and this could be the window. Okay. Let's do a door here. I think I'm going to do a dark green door for this terrarium, and then I'll figure out something to do with the flimsier plastic, although they're equally as flimsy pieces of plastic. but I do have to use them in this video. That's what I've decided to do, and I have to stick to it. And then I'll just use a green handle for the strawberry eyes. I remember doing a cocoon one, but now I have to make a forever comb. Although I've been doing strawberry for years, the lifespan of actual butterflies is not that long. But yet it's part of their life cycle, that the lifespan is not very long, the butterfly lifespan. So that's what. Let's already add a handle, and let's get this bead into it. And I would think I'm going to put plants or something like that inside, or do a dollhouse, a little dollhouse cutout or something. But first this has to dry, yet the glow-in-the-dark paint inside hasn't dried either. Probably would take until the next day, but that's okay. We're still figuring out things as we go along. The high's dried. I'm going to cut the inside of it because I think the glow-in-the-dark paint has dried. And this is how it is cut up, so I could put a butterfly floor inside this house made using the Stickles bottle of glitter glue. So now let's just get this puzzle glue inside it, and we're going to glue this floor onto it like this. And let's finally use those parts to make a butterfly feeder onto the floor. Kind of like a butterfly feeder that I could put oranges and stuff inside it. Cause in butterfly gardens, the butterflies were fed like oranges and flowers. So that's what I'm deciding to do. But maybe I should shorten this butterfly dish like this, and let's put it in. Because there's already some butterflies starting to come up in my garden. But we'll have to see, because right now it's just the white ones, but I'm ready for some orange ones. The monarch butterflies are the orange ones, I think. But anyways, in April in Madeira, I saw the monarch orange butterflies as well as some blue ones that I don't know what they are, but I saw them. And I don't think I'll use all of that stick of glitter. I mean, not glitter glue, but like glow-in-the-dark paint. I will try to use as much as possible, but not going to pressure myself into using it all, because after all, in Nicholas Mellow's world, you can trust the butterfly to fly and then come back to their enclosure, because butterflies won't escape. They just trust their owner not, and they can be trusted not to fly out of their enclosures like this. So this is okay to make such a heist. And yet, let's also add a water bowl. Oh, I mean food bowl, because there's no bottom of that. The one with the bottom bowl will be for the water, not actual water, but you know. But this one will be for the food, for the butterfly food, like oranges and stuff. And let's also use this piece of cardboard to actually glue this little house on, like this. Let's also get that piece. So I could add some oranges inside the butterfly enclosure, and I can just use these beads to make the oranges like this, because they kind of look like good scale for the little oranges. Maybe oranges are bigger than that for the scale, for the Nicholas Mellow to fruit scale, but maybe tangerines, they're smaller versions of oranges that have more, that are sweeter than oranges and more intense in taste. I mean, oranges are sweet, but they're delicate. They're like less flavor than tangerines, because tangerines have more of a sour sweet taste, while the oranges are less sour sweet and also more sweet and lighter taste. So that's what the difference is in orange and tangerine taste, besides the size of fruit. How do they taste like? So maybe the tangerines can work too. But let's let this dry. I was constantly thinking about this glow-in-the-dark paint plastic and what to do with it, so I decided to add a butterfly water tap and the store style, like farm shop style, like roof on top of that. It will look kind of like a farm shop in a way. And I keep on finding ways to use that little piece of plastic. And I think I'm going to actually make strawberry to a little farm shop for a butterfly. So, instead of a house, I'll do for a farm shop. What about that? And look at the little strawberry to there. And let's get that ball into it. As well as thinking what should be in here. Something fruity and juicy. What about some pomelo? Pomelos are huge, so this is kind of tiny for a pomelo. Do I have a bigger yellow beet for a pomelo fruit? Because those fruits are huge in person, and this is me trying to get a pomelo for the right scale, for the right butterfly. What about this one? I think that looks more scale appropriate for the pomelo, but I don't think it will fit inside the bowl, but it's fine because I can put it somewhere here, because this is our farm shop after all. Maybe a shop where there's like citrus fruit produce, but I'm going to add a non-citrus fruit inside a bowl. I'm going to use those beets to add red currants into that bowl. So let's add that into it. Let's just add the red currants into the bowl. But yet I'm trying to keep this roof up, the farm shop style. Rooftop on. Come on, stay. Okay, let's just now keep on adding the red currants. Inside. And I'm going to think of how to put this farm shop for a butterfly inside the house or something, and what rooms. Okay, so that is, come on, why does it come off? Okay, I think this needs to dry. It dried, so I'm going to now grab a red acrylic paint marker to add some Farmer's Market roof stripes And since the stripes are done, I'm going to just tweak the plastic a little bit with the scissors, and it looks like this. I have to fix this little area up. That's better. So now that area is uneven, so to get it to stop bothering me, I'm just going to patch it up with this fabric rose. And I'm going to also add a fabric leaf to this little area. And I think I will have to do it again so it's more securely glued on like this. And now let's get another sequin and let's glue it onto the rose to decorate it. And now this needs to dry. Everything dried, and this is the finished Strawberryta's farm shop. This is Strawberryta. Besides it, she can eat her tangerines, red currants, and pomelo fruit, all made using a Stickles glitter glue bottle, a pink one, and a glow-in-the-dark pen that had some flimsy cheap plastic. But at least it went to good use, as well as give Strawberryta a farm shop market buffet for Nicholas Mello. 100% Nicholas Mello approved. Packaging reuse. Please tell me what you think of it. And bye, Chef Tex. See you in another video. Bye.